Prophet Walter Magaya will be remanded in custody until the 13th of November. But here is what we know so far. Prophet Angel has come out in defense of Prophet Walter Magaya based on the facts that were presented by these ladies like Sarah Maruta, Charity Dlotlo, and Petronella Donodzo. Now, if you want to look at the comments by Prophet Angel, he cites that you can't say I was violated when you say, should we use protection or not? Now, based on these facts, you can see that
I have nothing to say, but you know my mouth now. I don't have a problem, people can be guilty of all crimes that they can be guilty of. But don't tell me that somebody raped you when you were actually communicating with the person that, look, should we use a condom or no condom? What kind of rape case is that? Maybe there are other crimes, I'm not going to comment on it. I can only comment on one. You can't sit on the bed and say, should we? But you're about to sleep with me with no condom.
In all humility, don't litigate in the media because you open door to scrutiny by the court of public opinion, which can be detrimental to your mental health and could unwittingly impact the judicial officer adversely. Making public statements while the matter is still sub judice may also raise the potential for prior inconsistent statements which are harmful to credibility in a criminal trial. If you can invest in watching the brief for the prosecution, rape cases raise unique challenges which require a robust legal strategy to navigate and prove. Get support system to help create a safe space to heal and process what happened. Stay strong and wish you all the best. That's Advocate Fadzai Mahere.
Jeans, and they remove the jeans. See, even you heard what I said. Yeah, from here. You heard it, right? We have a communication, brother. For all you know, you even choose the style. Let's lie nicely. I'm just saying. Hey. Was it not just the other one, like 4 months ago, where this woman was also saying I was raped? Then when the positions were discovered, she was on top. Another one was just last year. Oh, this man of God, was the door closed? No, but he was in front of me. Then he stood there and I was afraid. But the door was open. Yes. Then he made me eat his manhood. That's the time to bite the manhood. That is it. That's the time. This is you are. I'm telling you now. Chew the whole thing. Chew it off. If you see your neighbor quiet like that, you know. Suspect goalkeeper. And somebody said, this thing cannot be said in church. Your own Bible says a man was sleeping with his wife, and before he would release the semen, he would remove his manhood. Your own Bible is there. That means your morals are off. So you think you have high morals. Oh no, this one I will smell a little bit holy. It's nonsense. I've told you before, especially my daughters, if a man of God calls you to the office, don't go. Why are you close to the man of God more than the woman of God? What? Go to the woman of God yourself. Find what you want there. Let's go to maturity. Leave this thing.
As much as he is not a legal person, but he knows what happens in the legal circles. And let me enlighten you with what Advocate Father Mahere said in the case of my Jeremiah. Now, in the case of my Jeremiah, you remember that she went on social media and explained what had happened, that somebody has violated him. She obtained some sympathy from the likes of my TT, and the rest of the people said justice for my Jeremiah. But a legal mind like Advocate Father Mahere said this, and I quote, now, based on the facts that Father Mahere said, it is very complex, it is very difficult for you to prove a case in court based on evidence of he said, she said. Now, you look at what these ladies said and what they later said. In the case of Sarah Maruta, she said that she was violated and she was given 1,500. What is that? Isn't that form of payment? Now, based on that, that could warrant we could say a relationship that has gone sour. In the case of Petronella Donozo, there are audios of her online where she was talking to Walter Magaya. And this could also say they were in a relationship. She knew whatever she was doing with Prophet Magaya. Now, we also have a case of Charity Lolo. She came out and said she was touched, and then later said that she was under some influence of some sort. Now, based on these inconsistencies, retractions that they would have said, it makes it difficult for the court to prove that you were actually violated. As much as we have got so many women rights advocates, but what you see is there is need for you to prove beyond reasonable doubt, because a lot of men have been jailed for things that they never commit. Now, they want to make sure that that does not happen to people. So, my message is, if you're a lady, follow what Prophet Emmanuel Makandiwa said 2 years ago, after a documentary was released of TB Joshua, allegedly to have violated some ladies who were the Synagogue Church of All Nations. And now, as much as they get public sympathy, but what he said was so profound, don't allow it to happen. Because nobody, as long as you don't have a CCTV, as long as you don't have clear evidence that you were violated, it will be difficult for you to prove it outside. Even in the Bible, we hear that if somebody has been violated in an open city, they are supposed to scream. That's the law. But if it happens where no one sees, then your case can be heard because nobody could hear you. So if you are going to meet a man, do not have presumption of innocence of saying this person is not capable of doing this. Rather protect yourself, go with a friend, and don't be found in private places with these so-called men of God, because one day, uchachema. and the world is not going to be listening to you. You get sympathy from, some feminists and some people, but in the end of the day, you are going to be dealing with the shame and the trauma that you would have faced at the comments of public opinion, because people will judge you and it will be difficult for you to prove it in court. So don't allow it to happen. Don't go into private places. Don't go to a lodge to see a man of God. Don't go to an office alone to see a man of God, because in the end, when things go south, you might not be protected, or you might not get the law to be on your side as you think.